Alright, we've got this thing totally rebuilt. I put all new gaskets on the top and the bottom of a stainless steel, what they call it, an oil pan. You're too close maybe. Anyway, and put a gasket on both sides of that. This is the gas, this is the gearbox, and this is the oil reservoir. And this is where the gas goes. It goes down below the oil compartment. The oil goes in here actually, and it holds the quart. And the gas, I put a new poly tank in there, so that's a poly tank instead of the old one's over there. If you can see that far away in the junk pile, that green thing over there on top of the boards is the old beat up tank that was 1926 or 27, whatever I said this thing was. We've got gaskets up here around the gearbox. You can stand up if you want to. And this is all done new. This is all new around the magneto. It's got a felt gasket here and a gasket here. This gasket actually folded up right here, and I had to put the high-tech Permatech sealant on it. But we're going to fire this thing up, so don't go away. Get it all started up. See, chokes on. Might want to stand over here, but not in the sunlight. Kind of get out of the sunlight. Go ahead, your shadow's on it. Did you have a good day at school today?
Yeah.
Alright, well, we're going to set the choke a little bit, open this thing up, and see if it fires up. There we go. Oh, right off the bat. Wow. Yeah. I put a lot of gas in, or oil, chainsaw oil in the gas. Shut the door.
Oh my god.
Oh. Let's try this.
Look! It's shooting out rounds.
Get a fan going.
Huh.
Right, add some more pipe to that.
Look at those rings. That's cool. I don't know if you can see, but I see rings. Ah, ring! Yeah. Oh, I want to touch it. It's better in real life.
It's getting a little smoky. Right there. Come up close, it's got a cool. Don't get in the smoke. Get up there so you can hear it. Isn't that cool? Look how smooth that runs. It's a lot smoother than it did before. Got wind coming now from the east. That's that chainsaw oil and the gas. Oh well, next time we won't put that much oil in the gas. I thought it'd be good for the cylinder. Piston. Get it lubed up. Of course, get all that bad oil in there. Skate down through the. Come over here, guys. Wish I could pull it out. I'm going to make a porch deck. We don't have a roof on it. Extension. Oh, it's smoking the chickens out down there. See that nice red leaves in the dogwood down there? It's coming out looking pretty if you can see through all the smoke. Woo! Next we'll get that Maytag motor. You want to come in here and I'll show you the Maytag motor. Completely tore down the Maytag motor. All that's left is the long base the gas tank and the box, the block or whatever you call it, and the cylinder. Cylinder head's what composes of the cylinder, and the piston goes up and down it through this crankshaft. It's got a bend in it right here. And next I'll be tearing these off right here. And this is where the foot starter was. And it was taken off. All the parts are here. Your magneto, this is actually your magneto for this thing. And your points. It's very simple. This thing goes on, this notch right here fits right here in this notch here. Slides on just like this. So in the old days things were built real simple. It would slide right up there on and fit in that notch. See, I think it turns like, yeah, that's right. I had it right first time. You have to, this thing squeezes up right here. But I'm going to paint all the parts. This is your flywheel. Very simple. It's got magnets and it's very, very strong. See that? It'll hold your wrench handle on. Very strong magnets on both sides. That's what causes your spark to generate in the magneto, and then it goes down to the spark plug. This one actually has a spark plug. And I got all the parts in here from a guy up in Iowa, out of Lamar's, Iowa. It's called the Maytag Shed. And he's got a lot of parts. And those spark plugs are made probably back in the, well, this is the same thing as back in the 1940s. But anyway, let's go back outside and see how that thing's running. It doesn't die anymore. It used to die. This place is filling up with smog.
Smog.
Yeah, I'm doing my part for smog. Look down there. Filling up the whole valley full of smoke. But it's running smooth. Sounds good. Let's get a little bit closer right up here.
I can zoom in.
Yeah, not a whole lot of vibration to it. Not like it used to be. Stand right here and go over the top of that.
Zoomed in.
Hold it up high.
Over the top?
Yeah, over the top. Right here. You can see the smoke in the distance. It's kind of filtering all over the place. Yeah, that's enough for that. Once we get that gas tank, it takes about 8 hours, 10 hours to drain a half-gallon tank. Or three-quarter. It holds three-quarter of a gallon. It'll go all day on that. You put it fully, I believe it's on this side. You put it fully on one side or the other. You can't see with the wheel on. You can power a washing machine and everything else. That's kind of cool. Yeah, it's heating up right there. Got a little bit of exhaust coming out. Do that or it's splashing. It's squirting oil out right here on it. So I'll have to clean that up, seal that better. Or it might be collecting something in here. Have to turn it so it shoots straight out. That's what it did when it first fired up. After 40 years of sitting idle, all that old gas and oil leaked down into the gas tank, all that oil. Alright, we're going to call it quits and go in. The sun's kind of getting cloud. Take one more picture on the back side there. That's it. 1926 John Deere hit and miss. 1 3/4 horsepower. And put some antifreeze in it. When I brought it out over that threshold, it shot some water out down over the side. But that's antifreeze, so don't freeze up this winter. Today's date is October 29th. We're going to shut it down. Turn the gas supply off. And that's how it dies. Or Or you could hold down on this thing here and it doesn't send message to it. Okay.